probability chapter, exercise 13.2, and the second problem. A bag contains 4 red balls and 4 black balls. Another bag contains 2 red balls and 6 black balls. One of the two bags is selected at random, and a ball is drawn from the bag which is found to be red. Find the probability that the ball is drawn from the first bag. So we have to find out the probability that the ball has been drawn from the first bag. So this is a problem. Now how many, look here, you consider this to be the first bag and this is second bag. How many red balls are there? 4 red balls are there, 4 black balls are there. And in the second bag there are 2 red balls and 6 black balls are there, B, 6 black balls. That you have to remember. Now we have to choose the first bag. See, let E1 be the event of choosing the first bag. E1 is the event of choosing the first bag. E2 the event of choosing the second bag. So probability of E1. So probability of choosing the first bag. Probability of E1 is 1 over 2. Because there are only 2 bags, we choose one out of them. So probability of choosing the first bag is half. Similarly, the probability of choosing the second bag is also half because there are 2 bags and there is one second bag. So half. Now we have to find out the probability of choosing a red ball. So here A is the event of choosing the red ball. What is A? A is the event of choosing the red ball. So probability of choosing a red ball, given that it is from the first bag. See, E1 is the first bag. Now probability of choosing a red ball, given that it is from the first bag. So how many balls are there in the first bag? 8. How many red balls are there? 4. Therefore the probability of choosing a red ball is 4 by 8. And that comes to 1 over 2. And probability of choosing the red ball from the second bag. The second bag. How many balls are there in the second bag? There are also 8 balls. But there are only 2 red balls. In the second bag there are only 2 red balls. Therefore the probability of choosing a red ball from the second bag is 2 by 8. That is 1 by 4. So you have to remember this. Probability of choosing a red ball from the second bag is 2 by 8. 1 by 4. Probability of choosing a red ball from the first bag. See, A refers to choosing a red ball. E1 refers to the first bag. The probability of choosing a red ball from the first bag is half. Probability of choosing a red ball from the second bag is 1 over 2. Now we have a formula. What we have to find out? Probability that we have chosen the red ball from the first bag. The probability that we have chosen the red ball from the first bag. That is probability of E1 bar A. Probability of E1 bar A. How to read this? Probability of choosing a red ball given that it is from the first bag. Probability of choosing the ball from the first bag given that it is a red ball. Look here how. That's how to read. Probability of choosing the ball from the first bag given that it is a red ball. And we have a formula here. Look at the formula. See what we do. The same thing we write PE1 PA bar E1 PE1 PA bar E1 PE1 PA bar E1 plus PE2. See in place of E1 we write E2, that's all. PE2 PAE2. Here we have got E1, we write E2 here. So in this way you have to remember this. Probability of E1 bar A is equal to PE1 PA bar E1, and the same thing we write here. What is in the numerator, the same thing we repeat here. And next time when we write the further term, in place of E1 we write E2, that's all. See, we have to change this in this way. In place of E1 you put E2, look here, PAE1 PAE2 PE1 PE2. And this one PE1 we write PAE1. This you have to write And the same thing is repeated here. And writing the second term, what we have to do is, in place of E1 you write E2, that's all. Then put the corresponding values. What is PE1? We have here half, put that half. What is PAE1? PAE1, here it is half, that's also half. And the same thing we write half into half. See what we have written here, the same thing we have written. Half into half, the same thing we write here, plus PE2. What is PE2? Look here, PE2 is how much? Half. That we write it. See, that we write. And then PAE2 how much? PAE2, it is here. How much is that? 1 by 4. See? So half into half, 1 by 4. Again half into half, 1 by 4. Half into 1 over 4, 1 by 8. Simple thing. And 1 by 4 divided by this one. Look here. 1 by 4 plus 1 by 8. So 1 by 8 we write here. And this comes to, okay, 1 by 4 divided by this thing. So how much it comes to, we can find it out. How much is that? 3 by 8. 1 by 4 plus 1 by 8, it comes to this one. 1 by 4, here it is as it is. And then 2 plus 1, 3 by 8 we get here. So 1 by 4 divided by 3 by 8, and that comes to, so that comes to 1 by 4, 3 by 8, that is 2 by 3.